And now we want to check in with 13 First Alert Chief Meteorologist Bryan Scofield. The weekend is finally in sight.
Yes. Let's just say it's here. Maybe Friday. Okay, maybe we'll have to wait one more day, but okay, whatever. You know, Friday's the unofficial start, so Thursday, not so much. Blue sky, beautiful conditions, dry, calm. Come on, that just can't last. That's certainly not November. Oh, yes, it is November. Hard to believe. All right, here's some numbers for you. Look at those beautiful numbers. 2 days in a row of records. Not likely today, but if I say that, we will hit a record. I just know that's just the way it works. 84 Laughlin, 82 Mesquite. Area-wide, notice something very interesting here. Look at where the warm areas are. You can kind of see that in the orange shaded color, but the 80s right there. And look up to the north, naturally a little cooler, but over just a little more eastward. 50s and 60s, is that? Okay, there's some hill country there. Throw in some wind real quick, and wind not an issue, but let me show you why it's that way. Tame here, but if we throw in a little water vapor imagery, you'll get an idea where the systems are. Some cooler systems, especially the one up to the north, dragging in. But here we sit right in the middle of all that. Not perfectly dry. The darker shaded areas are where the driest areas, and of course the milky white stuff is usually where we're talking about moisture. In this case, we've colorized it, so the colorized areas are the moisture, but not so much here. Relatively dry, certainly calm. Between a couple of systems, high pressure sticks around. When it finally backs away a little bit out in the Pacific, that's when we'll start to bring in some of that cooler air. It'll basically open up the gate for that, if you will. But not right now. 78 for McCarran, 77 North Las Vegas. Beautiful conditions. Look at these numbers. Just unbelievable. Go out, enjoy this weather. I assure you, it's so nice this late in the year to still have to, well, you know, not use a jacket and just get in some shorts still. That's not going to last long because we're really going to see a little pattern change. And there you go. Toward the end of next week, we drop down. Some computer models hinting at barely 60 degrees. We think there's going to be 40s for lows. We've even dropped these from yesterday's numbers a little bit. So it's still developing. Get an idea that we're going to drag in some cooler air. The influence of high pressure won't be as strong. Veterans Day, another spectacular day, and you can see through the weekend, temperatures stay on the spectacular side. So if you're getting out, planning to do it, and don't want to have to wear all those extra layers, this will be the time to do so before we start to change up the weather pattern a little bit more and get below normal, essentially, by the end of next week. Back to you, Carla.